Welcome back, everyone, to our podcast, One Gen Talks a Lot. My name is Andrea, and I'll be your host for this podcast, where we have conversations with various guests and explore their stories and perspectives in life. Once again, we really appreciate you for following along, and we hope that you have been blessed. So today we have come to the 7th episode of our podcast, and we have a very special guest with us today. She's a school teacher currently, and she also used to be a national athlete in karate. She won a gold medal when she competed in the 2017 Kuala Lumpur SEA Games. So let's put our hands together and welcome Sister Mathivani. Woo! Hi.
Hi.
You sound
Andrea.
so delighted to be here.
Yeah, I'm excited.
How are you doing today? How has your weekend been so far?
My weekend is not weekending. I miss my weekend, but it's quite fulfilling. I just finished up my karate class. I came back, prepped myself and my daughter. Then I came back here. Then usually my weekend will be like that for Saturday, and then Sunday it will be usually for church, and then we sleep in. Then Monday will come by. Yeah.
So Sundays are a little bit more free than Saturdays.
I try not to squeeze in anything on Sunday because that's my family time. Yeah.
Okay. So what is it like? Because you're a mom, you're a teacher, you're a wife, you're playing so many roles. Like, what's it like having so many roles?
I would say it's not easy, but I'm trying my best to be the best version of myself for everything that I'm at. Yeah, of course that it's not perfect.
Yeah.
But I'm trying. Yeah.
I'm sure everyone appreciates that.
Definitely God's grace. Like a few days ago, while I was driving, I was thinking, ever since become a mother, I don't have a manual to follow.
Yeah.
We don't have a manual to follow. We just have to cruise through. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
I'm sure you're doing really well. So how are you feeling about this podcast? Just now you mentioned to me that you've never been on a podcast before.
Yes. Okay. Podcast never been, and I'm really excited.
I can tell you're really excited.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
All right, so I hope that this is everything that you expect it to be. I hope this will be a really good experience for you.
Don't worry, it's okay.
All right, so before we continue, maybe you can introduce yourself for our audience today, because maybe some of you, they don't know you very well.
Okay. All right. So my name is Mathivani Murugeesan. I was a national karate athlete before. I retired 2022. And I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I'm a teacher, I'm a karate instructor right now. I have few kids with me as well. Yeah, and I'm what do you call that? Yeah, I'm in athlete commission of the OCM as well. This is my second term and finishing soon already.
Maybe you want to explain a little bit what that means.
Okay,
I think not many people understand that.
Alright. So athlete commission under OCM is just like perwakilan athlete like that. You know, just like pengawas, you have the top management side like that. So AJK like that. So we are some kind of AJK for the athletes, for the national athletes. So be voice of them as well. So let's say IOC, they come up with a new program. So it will go through us, and we will go through, send this information to the athletes as well. Yeah. So the reason one that we are really working along would be the safe sport, one of it. And then another one will be anti-doping, and also few other programs. Yes.
Does this take up a lot of your time?
Not really, but I think can be balanced up. Yeah. And of course, we don't do it by ourselves, because under the national body itself, we have another body actually specifically working with the athletes itself. So their function, it will be similar as us as athlete commission as well, but it's just the IOC guideline to have a athlete commission, so for them to give us the grant and things like that. So it's more to pro for athletes. Yes. Okay, so not only for national athletes, even for grassroots athletes. Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. All right, so maybe we can rewind a little bit before we move on. Let's rewind a little bit to your childhood. What were you like as a child, and a little bit later on as a teenager? Were you a really good student? really smart student, the kind where sits in front of the class all the time and responds to the teacher in class when they ask questions?
Yeah, I was the backbenchers
Oh.
actually. I believe that when childhood I wasn't an easy child to handle. So that is why one of the reason my parents actually sent us, me and my siblings. So I have two elder and one younger. So all of us to karate and other sports and other activity. So usually our weekend is packed with activities and all that. A childhood. I think will be typical our 90s childhood. We have a lot
I
of
think
things
it's a
to
very
do.
Asian thing.
Yes, very Asian thing. You know, it's very impressive that my parents, they don't have a lot. With that little, that how much they can, sacrifice just for us to put us into classes. And I believe that classes is not cheap. Back then for them, it's not cheap as well. Yeah. So that's how I get started with karate. And then as I go, main progress in life, being a teenager, it's just that I found my passion more in karate. And answering your question, no, I'm not a smart student. I really have to work so much just to be an average student. Yeah. So, it somehow relate back to what I'm teaching right now, being a teacher. So I can relate back to students that the weak one. So I always tell them that, chemistry is not easy. I try to make it so much simpler for them. Yeah. So that is Miss Winnie. That's me.
So your experience as a child has really helped you in your role as a teacher today.
Yeah, it helped me, it molded me actually. Yeah, it molded me to a better person, I believe. Yeah.
So you mentioned that you were involved in a lot of extracurricular things when you were a
Correct.
child. So other than karate, what else did you do?
Okay, I remember badminton class.
Are you a really good badminton player as well?
No, only MSSD level, no.
That's still really good though. That's not only, that's really good.
Okay, my younger brother, he is better in badminton. Me and sister better in karate. But all of us being exposed to equal stuffs.
So
And
whatever that you went to, all your siblings went.
Correct.
Oh.
So my brother, he is the elder one. He is good with his athletic field. He's being
So like
called
track
up.
and field.
Yes, track and field. So he's being called up for the sports school, the national sports school. Back then, it's a big deal actually if you're being called up for sports school. So I think, if not mistaken, he got called twice, and he declined the offer. And
Oh.
yeah.
So what is he doing now? What did he decline the offer for?
Okay, I have no idea. I have no idea. All right, now, right now, what is he working on is he's with this organization that they work along with autism kids. He's a physical educator. He did his sports science back in UM. So something very interesting. He's a teacher back there, and now it's just that with special kids, like how to handle them. You need different talent to handle special kids,
Yeah, definitely.
which is not easy, but it's very fulfilling. Is you need passion for it. I won't say that everyone are up to that game, but once you are there, you would really change life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I'm hearing is your whole family is very active. And the sports genes kind of run in your family.
Yes.
And I think you're very similar to your siblings, I guess, because you're also a teacher and your brother is also a teacher and you have a younger brother who plays badminton really well. So it's...
Yeah. So how teaching is just like, I've been teaching since I was 16 years old.
Oh.
I'm 34 now. So it's like 18 years of teaching. For education, teaching is totally different from karate teaching. So education teaching, when I become a teacher, it was right after I graduated. So when I was 25 years old. Yeah. That's when I get to know that, okay, maybe teaching is my passion. My aim, teach to change life. Because this is something that I learned back in Bible classes. So we had this Bible class. So one of the lecturer, he was saying that how we can change life is one of it is going to be by teaching.
Yeah.
So that's how I felt that was my calling back then. Yeah.
So did you always, what was like your ambitions growing up? Was it, did
Teaching
you always
wasn't.
want, okay.
Teaching wasn't no.
It was never anywhere near the top.
No. Teaching wasn't the one that you know, back then when we was in primary school, they will ask you, oh, tulis by hobby.
Right, karangan one, okay.
Cita-cita.
Yeah.
My cita-cita, one of it, pramugari.
That's a good cita-cita.
Yeah, I love to, you know, I love to dress up, things like that.
Yeah.
It's just that when you are in sports, it's going to be a bit hard.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can imagine. So, it was only later on, after you graduated or when you were...
Being a teacher?
Yeah.
Yeah, being a teacher, like academic teacher, is right after I graduated.
What did you study?
Okay, I studied, what do you call it, bachelor in chemistry. Science, chemistry. No. I struggled at 4 years.
But to go into that is not easy though.
It's not easy. That's the privilege actually we get as a national athletes. National athletes, we do get that privilege in sense that, of course, you have to match up with your academic as well.
Yep.
All right. So right after my pre-university, they gave us another channel to get into university. So that is that channel that we got. So we can choose a few of our choices. And my first choice, if not mistaken, was nutritionist. Nutritionist
You're a very
or
science
pharmacy.
person. You're a very science person.
I wanted to challenge myself in a science field because I find it that it's a bit wasted because you do pure science in, I did pure science in what you call it, high school. Pre-U, I did pure science. Then I was thinking, my sister did the same thing, but she ended up with mass communication. But in which she is doing well.
Yeah.
Okay. Myself, I find it that then why did I even, struggle
Yeah,
for
might
that?
as well not suffered through all those years of science.
Which, oh my lord, that 4 years, day and night, I will cry.
Oh
I
no.
do fail in subjects, but that actually made me, who am I now? Who am I today? If I didn't fail back then, I don't think so I'll be here sitting with you, sharing my experience. Yeah.
So all this always builds helps you shape to be who you are.
Correct. It shaped me a lot. My experience shaped me a lot.
So that is for teaching. How about the athlete part of things? You always want to be an athlete.
Alright, I know that I want to pursue in karate specifically when I was in Form 2. When my both brother and sister, when they go for Sukma, I was not enough age because they have an age limit.
Yeah.
So I wasn't part of it. So when they went, I remember of calling my coach and say that, I want to be part of it as well. So that's when I know deep down in me that I want to pursue karate to a higher level. Yes. Initially, when I get into, when I was 6-7 years old, when I get into karate, it's more to, because my coach is very handsome. That's it. I go there because my coach is handsome.
That's a valid reason, I would say, as a girl.
Yes,
As a teenage girl, that's a very valid
I was
reason.
small girl. I have no idea.
Oh, okay, yeah, small, okay.
I was small
You had
girl.
an early awakening then.
So that wasn't my dream of being the best athlete. No. My dream that time, my coach is handsome, so I just
I
want
just want to
to
get closer to my coach.
And then when I was in Form 2, that's when I took things up seriously. I trained for it. My first national championship was when I was 15 or 16 years old. Yeah, I lost in quarterfinal, if not mistaken. But that loss actually made me push myself to work better for the next year. 15 was my first one. 16 was my second national that I got gold. That changed a lot. That actually changed a lot. It drive me to where I was like few years ago. Yes, before I retire.
So when you first made that decision that you wanted to go deeper and further into karate, did you ever imagine that you would go this far?
No.
No.
Never.
So it was a huge surprise.
Yes, I just go through along the way.
So you just take it one step at a time.
Correct, correct. Just like how being a mother is just like no manual. No manual. Yes.
That's how life is, I guess.
Correct, correct. That was later on when I found God. Then it was things changes after that. My mindset changed. The way I carry myself was different.
We'll circle back to that later about
sure.
God. But I just want to go in a little bit more about what your journey with karate, what did it look like? How did it, like you mentioned how you started, but how did it progress further on?
All right. So right after I was 17 years old was my first world championship that I went. Of course, no training much, so I lost definitely. So that's how I get into national team as a junior squad first. Okay, so I was in and out of national team 3 times already. So the first time it was just me following through, cruising through, until the first year of my uni life. That's when because my coach left, it was a new coach came in, so no one asked us to stop. It's just that we left. Then it's too hard for me to continue over there because to be in chemistry, because we have a lot of lab work to balance up with what you call that training is never easy. It's too much of hard work and hurdles to climb through and all that. So I think it was just a nice calling and over that. But I didn't. I was away from national team, but I still fight for university, because university we have like Masum, we have Sukip, things like that, and then we have AUG. That's when I found myself shine better. So Asian University, I was the only girl, if not mistaken, to get double gold in individual and also what you call this, in team event. And then it slowly progresses. I got my fame right after that actually. My fame came in after that. And then I just wanted to challenge myself was 2015. Before I graduated, that I went for national championship as well. So I got gold that time, and I was being called up for national team selection.
So that's when you got that in
Second
again.
time. So I was in second time. But that time my aim was I wanna challenge myself. You know, those people say that, you know, you are working and you wanna be a national athlete. It's impossible because it's hard. But I proved them wrong. I proved them wrong, which I will share about it later on. I'm so excited to share about that journey. And then 2017 finished SEA Games, then I came out again. No one asked me to go out, I went out. Then 2018 and they have another selection. I went through again for the national team. Again, it's just me want to challenge myself. So I wanted to challenge myself to balance up life. So I went in again. And 2019, early of the year. So I went in again until 2022. So that's when 2022 was my last one, and I retired after that.
Why did you decide to retire at the time?
I think for me to fight is I don't want to fight anymore. I want to contribute in another way.
So you have already reached the point where you are satisfied with what you have achieved as an athlete.
Because I know how much God have blessed me with. So that's when I know that let others to take up that torch and continue the race. I do other stuff. Because for me, being an athlete is just a phase of life. We need to move on with another phase of life. So I took up that decision and said that I'm going to move on. Maybe I can start off with like being a grassroots athlete, build them up, focus on my career.
Understand. All right, so back to what you were really excited to share about. You mentioned that while you were in the national team, you had to juggle with a lot of other stuff as well. You were still in university. It was your final year? Yeah,
correct.
and then
correct.
after that, after you graduated, you would have had to juggle it with your career. So how was that like? Because I'm sure it would have been exhausting. It would have been really difficult because I believe that as a national athlete, it requires a lot of training. But at the same time, you have work as well. So how did you manage that?
All right. Right after that decision that I made, I was very conscious of what I want. So it means that whatever challenges that comes in, I have to up to that game. I must, you know, put in the effort. So being a national athlete, my two training session per day. My training session starts at 7 and I will end up at 9 o'clock. So I had like really good boss, good what do you call this, sport management, sport team as well, which they accommodate to my need at the same time, which I never put them down. Okay, so this was an agreement between my boss, my working boss, my principal, and also my management side, my sports management side. So both of them agree that I can do both things at the same time. So how crazy was my schedule would be? Morning will be training. Right after finish my training, I will rush back to my hostel, shower, go for work. So my work starts from if not mistaken, 9:30 up to 3 o'clock. That is my
So you finished training at 9.
if not 9:30 if not mistaken.
Okay.
So I will finish. I will come out from training about 8:45 like that.
So you rush back and then
Correct.
9:30 you have to clock into work.
Correct. It was crazy. It was crazy, and then finish work. So what my principal did was she managed all my classes in between that
Yeah, in
period.
that time. Okay.
Correct. That duration. So once I'm done with that, and I have to rush back for my evening training. Evenings training starts at 4 o'clock. So 3 o'clock finish, 4 o'clock. Sometimes 5 o'clock training. Okay. So I will come back for evening session. So evening session, if 5 will be we'll finish up at 7. If at all we start at 4:30, then we'll finish up a bit earlier. But usually it will be 7 by the time I come out from my training place. Finish there, I challenge myself because I have students and I do tuitions as well. So I give out tuition after that. Yes.
I could never.
Yes. So right after that, I will go for my tuition. I give tuition, then I'll come back. That's the time I'll sleep. I did that for a few years.
How did you do it?
I'm telling you, it's definitely God's strength. It's never mine. It's never mine. I have no idea. If now you ask me to do back the same thing, I would die. I will literally die. Right now, like now, if I go work, I come back, I need that nap. I need that rest.
I get you.
So that's how I juggle. And the best part is I delivered. Both my career and also my sports. That's the beauty of how you can manage. That is actually one thing that I always tell my students. You can manage your time well. Like I said, whatever that I went through, the experience that I went through, I am trying to share to my students because that is the real life that we are seeing. Yes, correct.
So in this situation that you had for the period of years, right? Did you receive any discouragement from people like, Aya, why you work so hard for? Why you just pick one and follow that one? Why you need to do so many things at the same time?
Actually, yes. Before I get into the second time when I get into national squad, the first time when I was in university's team, one of my lecturer, he told me that you need to choose one because you are skipping the class too often. Because we have to go out for competition and things like that, we do miss out lectures. He asked me to choose. He wanted answer right there and then. I'm like, no, prof, I can't give you any answer because this is something that I like and I understand that this is my future. My academy is my future as well. But I did try my best. Like I said, I wasn't a smart student. To reach average itself, it was so hard. I have to burn the midnight oil just to get the average one. I failed few times. It was a struggle. It was a struggle. Have to, burn the midnight oil, and then the next day you need to go for training. Although you are in a university squad, you still do training. You don't
yeah.
just, skip things out. So it's not easy when you have people that asking you to, let go of your dream, and you just want to prove that you can do better. Even throughout my career, like some of my coaches, a few of my coaches that I encounter, they do, how am I supposed to put it in a very nice way, that they discourage me a lot. For me to go training in their presence itself is not comfortable. It's never comfortable because you need to face them. They are not being nice to you, These are the small challenges, I would say the small challenges that I have to go through in order for me to gain victory later part of life. Yeah.
So, throughout all this, what did you hold on to? What kept you going throughout these challenges? Because it wasn't easy, right? So, what kept you going throughout these challenges?
So, all right, being people discouraging, on top of that, having what you call this injury. That is bad.
Yeah.
I think that is bad. For my 2017, that was one of my biggest challenge actually. Biggest challenge because I was injured 2 weeks before my SEA Games. Asian Championship, injured during Asian Championship. First round I got injured, and then somehow I won that match. And then second round, when I was fighting with Vietnam, actually my support team, they told me, if at all it's too painful, we can just go off, get some medical attention first. Then I say, no, I want to try to fight with this girl because I'm going to face her again for SEA Games. So somehow with the injury, I went and fought with her, and then went and get the medical needs, all that. And I came back for 2017 SEA Games. So all that challenges, what really kept me going would be the strength from God. Nothing, I am so sure that no one can handle this. Myself, I can't handle this. Just imagine for that 2017 SEA Games, I had an injury that I need to stitch, just like delivery, without baby. So I need to get some stitch because I had, not sure, 2 centimeter or 3 centimeter tear. Yes, and have to work on it, have to be back on the podium, the stage itself, within that short period of time. I don't think so it's my strength. I even before going into the ring, I told God, I surrender everything to you. You handle it. I cannot handle it. You made me to be at this stage. You take charge. True enough, rightful enough, he is true with his word. It happened. Yes, it happened.
That's amazing.
It's crazy to think about it now.
Looking back, right? Maybe in the moment you don't feel it.
I don't feel any single pain actually. With really good supporting team that I had back then. Actually, that medal, all the medal that I had, is not only me. No, it took up a team, like a strong supporting team, to make things happen. Yeah.
All right, so now we'll circle back to the topic that I mentioned. We'll circle back. Let's talk about God.
Yes.
So how did God come into your life, and where was God throughout this entire journey that you had?
All right. I'm not a believer back then when I was younger. As I grew up, things start to change when I saw God's love. It's not about He fulfilling my things and whatsoever. No, it's just that I saw His love. How He get involved with my sports is amazing. Every time I go out for competition, it's always words comes in. Scriptures comes in. Lean not on your understanding. You can do all things through my strength. All this came in. which is so amazing, and he always fulfill it. Even though I lost, it's his strength to pull me through. Just imagine, I think 2019, 2019 SEA Games, 3 seconds away from gold medal. I was leading. I was really leading. You know, for Malaysia, they have this, okay, if you win, you're going to have this scheme that will give you monetary one. So if you get gold, if not mistaken, it's 10K or 20K. And if you're silver, I'm not sure it's 5 or 3K. It's like that huge difference, you know.
It's a very big difference,
It's crazy. So I still remember that when fighting that, I was just like few seconds away from that. From that money, you know. That was running in my mind that time. Then, somehow, my opponent, she was a Thailand girl. She got, she threw a punch and then she got a score. She won that game. 3 seconds, she won that game. I was leading. Then, it came up to me saying that his plan is greater than my plan.
Amen.
His plan was greater. So, during that moment, I don't understand. Like, why God, you want to humiliate me at that time, you know? It's so hard. Everyone is watching. It's worldwide. People are watching. It's like I'm so disappointed by myself of making that decision during that time. Then it came up to me saying that, no, my plan is way better than your plan. That was keep attacking me in a way. Yes. And on 2019, it was that was 2019. 2017 for SEA Games as well. I told you I was injured very badly. For me, I find it that injury is bad enough. So
I can imagine it's really bad.
I remember that my individual, I got bronze. So with that pain, I got bronze. Then I said, you know what, God, praise God, at least something, rather than nothing, because no one trusted that I can be, fight and deliver a medal. Then they put me in for a team fight. Just imagine, I'm just another. They have to choose the best for the team, because team event you have to choose the best, correct? And I was injured. I have no idea how my coach, in what fate my coach had on me to put me to be there. My first round I didn't perform. My first round I fought. I think I didn't perform well. Which second round my coach replaced me with another player. Okay, my line of player, we have world ranking, both world ranking. So the one, because we only have 3 players. Okay, so one of us, the one, it will be me and another friend of mine. We will take turn. So depend whose performance is better. Okay, so the world ranking, they are there. Come to final. When it comes to final, we are facing Vietnam. Vietnam, their track record is all the time clean one. Asian champion. Team, they are team player, Asian champion, they are world champion. And there is this one girl that I always fight with in my category. So what happened?
Arch nemesis.
So what happened back then was, I still remember this so clearly. When they say the lineup for final, we are lining up for final, and that is one of the highlight game. Entire stadium, entire arena full of Malaysian, our supporters, and we are sitting right over there. And then we were preparing. The game before us was a female team, Qatar. They lost because of slight mistake. The coach came back. It was havoc inside there. We have to pull ourselves out just to refocus everything. So with that injury, then we went in front. So line up, we wouldn't know who we are fighting with. Then when we line up, so a referee will come and line you up accordingly. So me, I was the second fighter. So the world ranking, she was the first one, me, and the third one. She was a world ranking. Then when I saw my opponent, it was her again. It was the same Vietnam girl again. Every time we fight, it's just like, I will win, she will win. We will take turn.
Very close, yeah.
We will take turn to win. So during that time with the injury, I still remember my first girl, she lost. If she lost, because best of three, I mean,
Okay.
you have to win.
Yeah,
Me
yeah,
as
yeah,
a second
yeah,
one, I have to
yeah,
win.
yeah.
I cannot lose. And I know that the least I can do would be draw. So my third player, she can go and fight. Okay. And that was the strongest team. Southeast Asia, that was the strongest one. I went in, I remember vividly saying that, God, I surrender everything to you. You know that how many rounds that I have fought with this girl. You know how many times I have lost to her. You take charge. I told God, I remember I prayed while walking. That girl lost already. She was coming down. I was walking up, praying, and told God that you take charge. My hand, my legs, everything, my mind, you take.
Amen.
You take charge. And I fought. When I look back at the video right now, I am truly amazed how I fought that. It was so nice and I won that girl, which gave my another friend the opportunity to fight. And she, true enough, she delivered that medal. I mean, she delivered that match, and we got gold medal.
Amen.
That was the last time Malaysian won gold medal in female kumite. Till now. So I was so happy,
Your created history.
like how God make things happen, and being one of the contributor to that medal. It's nice. God always say that I won't make you as a tail, I will always make you as a head. He always deliver it.
Amen.
At the moment that I least expected, He is always there.
He has his plans.
Correct. I am till today, Andrea, I'm telling you, every single decision that I make, every move that I'm doing, I always ask God, you show me the way. I want to change my career. God, you have to lead the way. I want to change something. You have to lead the way. Even my marriage, oh my Lord. I spoke to God. If my current husband, I told God, if he is not the one, remove him from my life. I don't want it. Because it's not going to be. So every single detail in my life, I always put God first. Even though at the moment that I struggled, back in my karate journey, during my university year and things like that, financial, we are not stable. Because back then, with 300 ringgit, how on earth we survive for the month, I have no idea. How I survived with 300, I have no idea. But true enough, God was there. Never once we went, me and my sister, because we travel all the time for national team training and things like that. Never once we were starved. We always have enough.
He provides.
He provides. Even our transportation, He provides. At a very crucial time that we don't myself, financially, I don't have much. Somehow, some way, someone will bless me. That's how God works. It's not easy, to be at your lowest and trying to praise God.
Yeah.
But that is where that God say that, you have to praise me.
Yep.
I am still learning though. I will be lying, telling you that, no, I'm not, I'm satisfied with things like that. No, I'm still trying my best to put my faith on God through my difficult time. Yeah. It's never easy. It's never easy.
Thank you so much for sharing. I think your story is really, really inspiring to see how God works in your life. So because of some time constraints, maybe you can, before we end, could you share one final piece of advice to the young people who are listening to you today?
All right, sure. My student, they graduated last week. So I told them this. In life, you're going to have challenges. Definitely going to have challenges. Even though one mountain is over, you have climbed over another mountain, another mountain will come, which is going to be a higher mountain than the other one. So for me, how you can help yourself to be better would be take one step at a time, put God first. Put God first, you see how things work. Because you would have no idea how God's strength can pull you through every challenges. Because with His strength, He will equip you. He never say that things are going to be easy. He never once he said that things going to be easy. No, he said challenges going to be there.
Yeah.
But he said that his grace, his strength is sufficient enough.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you are facing struggles, challenges, fix your eyes on God, because He is the only one that know what is going to happen tomorrow. We have no idea what's going to happen tomorrow. So fix your eyes on God. He will pull you through. The tunnel definitely is not going to be easy. The tunnel is black. Walking down the tunnel is not easy.
Yeah.
But there's always this light. Will shine through the darkness.
Yes.
So put your faith on God. He will pull you through. He will equip you. So never give up. Continue to walk on faith.
Amen.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much, Sister
Thank you,
Mathivani, for
Andrea.
sharing. I really find it really, really inspiring how God has worked in your life and how you lean on God. You continue to lean on God through all the circumstances in your life. So we have come to the end of our episode today.
Thank
you
you so
so much. I hope you enjoyed yourself.
I enjoyed a lot. Thank you so much for
That's good
having
to
me.
know. And thank you for tuning in as well. So once again, stay tuned for our next episode next month. See you. Bye.
Bye.